This is breaking news.
The Voice Season 26. List of songs featured in Final Part 2 competition featured many renowned artists and guests, along with the top 5 finalists and the participants. For the finale, coaches performed duets with the 5 finalists. It includes performances from Michael Bublé, Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani, Reba McEntire, and the finalists. Shye from Team Bublé, Sofronio Vasquez from Team Bublé, Sterlace from Team Gwen, Danny Joseph from Team Reba, Jeremy Beloate from Team Snoop. Along with them, the Voice Season 26 final also featured various artists and former participants of the reality show. It included Kelly Clarkson, Sting, Dan plus Shay, and more. Here is the list of songs featured in Final Part 2. Continue reading. The Voice Season 26. List of songs performed during the Final Part 2. The Voice Season 26 Final Part 2 started with Tears for Fears performance, during which the group performed 2 songs, The Girl That I Call Home and Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Coach Michael Bublé and finalist Sofronio Vasquez performed the Jackson 5's Who's Lovin' You. The final episode featured Kelly Clarkson performing her original Christmas-themed song, You for Christmas. Next, Coach Reba McEntire and the finalist Danny Joseph performed Ray Charles' You Don't Know Me. NBC described the performance as, their rendition had a fitting country flair, but also stayed true to Charles' emotional music center. Joseph wore an all-black suit, while McEntire looked very chic in a sparkly top and black blazer. The performance was so good, Bublé couldn't help but film himself singing along. The much-awaited iconic performance from rapper and The Voice Season 26 coach Snoop Dogg was next. He performed Another Part of Me with Sting. After the winner's announcement, more performances followed on the show's final, Part 2. Next was one more coach-artist duo. Michael Bublé and Shye performed Frank Sinatra and Nancy Sinatra's Something Stupid. For the Voice Season 26 finale, Riley Green and Ella Langley performed Don't Mind If I Do. The fans also enjoyed Huntley's latest up-tempo country rock jam single, Skyline Drive, on the show's final. Another fantastic performance from Coach Snoop Dogg and finalist Jeremy Beloate was featured on the Voice Season 26 final. The duo performed Sittin' On the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Coach artist performances. Danny Joseph and Reba McEntire performed You Don't Know Me by Ray Charles. Michael Bublé and Shye performed Something Stupid by Frank Sinatra and Nancy Sinatra. Snoop Dogg and Jeremy Beloate performed Sittin' On the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Sterlace and Gwen Stefani performed Wild World by Cat Stevens. Sofronio Vasquez and Michael Bublé sang Who's Lovin' You by the Jackson 5. Later in the singing competition's finale, viewers enjoyed another coach-artist duo, Cat Stevens' Wild World, performed by Coach Gwen Stefani and Sterlace. Renowned artists Dan plus Shay performed Officially Christmas with their navy and white outfits, spreading the Christmas vibes during the final. More performances on The Voice Season 26 Final Part 2. The show's top 8 artists also performed during the NBC show's final. They performed Defying Gravity from the recently released film Wicked, which features Ariana Grande in the lead. In the latter part of the episode, fans witnessed The Voice Season 25 winner, Asher Havon, perform his original song, Thank You. The artist's coach, Reba McEntire, and all the fans enjoyed it to the fullest. The Voice Season 26 fans can stream the show's final episode on Peacock and enjoy performances by their favorite artists and coaches.